It's Cosmic Vinyl with Cosmic Brian. Better wear your mind shields 'cause he can see your soul. It's Cosmic Vinyl.
What's up, Vinyl Community? What's up, YouTube? How you doing? Yeah! Welcome aboard, Cosmonauts. Surprise, surprise, man. A pre-weekend video. You guys are probably wondering, what the hell's going on around here? Well, I'm going to tell you, man. This is a celebration for our friend Joaquim over at Midlife Crisis Rants. And I am Cosmic Brian. You're at Cosmic Vinyl. So yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time getting into this, but Joaquim at Midlife Crisis Rants is celebrating his 1 year in the vinyl community. He's also surpassed 500 subs, pushing 600. Should have way more than that, and he will. If he broke 500 in a year, he'll do fine. But yeah, thought I'd open up with this because Joaquim likes comics. I opened up with this because of the comic book cover. Plus, I love the surf zombies. My friend Brooke Hoover from Fort Dodge, Iowa is in this band. I remember him playing in bands as far back as like junior high when I was going to school. And it's just great surf rock. And I love the comic book cover kind of thing here. Very cool. Kind of a modern take on some surf rock. But yeah, so Joaquim, the idea he had for his contest is that if you wanted to just remove yourself from society, just turn your back on this shit show that is what's going on in this world, and just go out on your own, and the provisions that you would take with you, the musical and literary nature that you would take with you. And I was so excited because I'm going to show some comics, man. And you guys that watch my channel know that my next love after vinyl is comic books. And so you'll see a few of those. I just thought this was a great idea. And I just want to congratulate Joaquim because I got to tell you, man, that guy is in it for all the right reasons. He loves his music. He's passionate about the vinyl community. You can tell he's just having a blast, man. And I just think that's so cool, man. Congratulations, my friend. Here's to many more. Let's toast it up for our friend Joaquim. Hoist it up and toss it back. Here we go.
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Also rocking my Surf Zombies koozie as well. All right. So let's get down to business here. Got a lot of stuff to show. So first thing you'd take with you as you secluded yourself from the world is some records. I assume my hut will have electricity or someplace I can play records on. And I've shown this so many times, and it's my first record I ever owned as a kid, and it introduced me to bubblegum rock and garage rock. But this is Cassettes Cat Super Circus, featuring Quick Joey Small. Also another comic book kind of cover here, or Mad Magazine type stuff. Love this, man. Love bubblegum rock. And this album means so much to me, so it has to go. And then an album I discovered a few years ago that I just love, man. This is Freaked Out Prog Psych by Spiny Norman. This can be had on Riding Easy Records. I believe I got this for like $10. So a couple of young guys experimenting, doing some weird stuff with Mellotron and Farfisa organ. Crazy stuff. Great to listen to when you're all, what the? And then another album that takes me all the way back to my childhood is David Bowie Low, featuring Brian Eno producing. This is just probably my favorite Bowie album. It's got definitely got a soft spot in my heart for this one. The Thin White Duke, love Bowie. And then one of my favorite hard rock and psych from Australia is Buffalo, Volcanic Rock, the guy holding the giant red cock over his head. Jesus. And then if you give you the full effect here, you've got the volcano is like a butt spewing forth lava. Gotta love it. And then I thought, well, if I take a comp, that'll get me extra songs. So I grabbed this double album comp here, which is Acid Nightmares by Numero Group. This is a compilation of all early, late 60s, early 70s acid drug influence type music here. And I definitely have to give you the full effect here. That is absolutely gorgeous. Love that. And then check out this gate. Oh, yes. Good choice, eh? Good choice, eh? Love it. Fucking A. And I had to grab something from my favorite band, so I grabbed a live album that has another double album. Got all my favorite BOC tunes on it. Gotta give you the full effect of this too, man, because this is very cool. The band underneath their spaceship there. Super cool. The psychedelic space band. Man, I should use that as my avatar, huh? Avatar! I'm so cool, I use the word avatar. Jesus. And then we moved on to some books. I love to read, man. I love reading. I love reading books about history of music and bands. I love bios. I love sci-fi. I love horror. But I chose this hippie book because I do love the 60s and everything that goes with it. The clothes, the music, the politics, the whole works. And this is a great book here, man. You'd think it's kind of like a coffee table book because it does have like a lot of picks. Lots of 60s bands in here. Lots of San Francisco stuff. A lot of stuff about music, and I'm sure that there's a ton of shit in here about drugs and stuff too. You can't have something about the 60s without drugs. But yeah, super cool book, man. Absolutely love this. So check this out, man, if you're a fan of like 60s and stuff like that. And then I also picked this. And if I'm going to choose a book, I better choose a long one so I can get my more bang for my buck. I choose John Lydon's biography, Johnny Rotten. Anger is an Energy bio here. This is a killer book, man. Get a good insight into into Johnny Rotten's history and growing up and being in the Sex Pistols. Very cool. So yeah, I chose that one. And then I seen him pull like a child's book or like a storybook with pictures. And so I picked this one that I used to read to my girls when they were growing up. And it's called Some Things Are Scary. This would be perfect for when I get scared, when I'm out there all alone. But yeah, cool book. It talks about things that people are afraid of. Cool artwork too, man. And it just gives kids a reason not to be afraid of something. But yeah, I remember reading this to my kids. Both kids, I think, man. Very cool. Cool story picture book. And then he showed like a graphic novel. And I got 3 here, but they're all the same storyline. And that's Marvel Comics. This is Annihilation Book 1. I love cosmic Marvel stuff. And so you get all the superheroes that do stuff up in space. And this has just got so many. The artwork in this is intense. And it's got all my favorite characters. Here's the book 2 here. Again, non-stop action. You've got like the Guardians of the Galaxy. You got Nova. You got the Surfer, who I know that Joaquin digs. You got the Skrulls there, man. This storyline for Annihilation is absolutely killer for Marvel. Then I grabbed these comics. I'm just gonna go through them real quick. Tales from the Crypt, shock suspense story. Get a load of that, man. That's brutal. Vault of Evil. I started off liking just the usual stuff when I was a kid, like Spider-Man. But then I moved into weird shit like Man Thing and Ghost Rider. Doctor Strange, who's my favorite. Love Doctor Strange. Look how psychedelic that shit is. And look at this, man. A bigger comic here with weird fantasy. Love anything with aliens and space creatures and stuff. This is absolutely fantastic. Artwork is killer. Little Howard the Duck. I love war comics. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. Some more Man Thing here. Love it, man. Love it. And then, a picture story, but a VHS tape. Did I bring a VHS tape? I thought I did. Oh well, I didn't bring a VHS tape, but I don't really have a whole lot of them anyway. But I will show some movies that I'd love to take with me. One of my favorite, at least top 5, maybe top 3 movies of all time. The Warriors, New York City Gangs. Great stuff. And this is probably one of my favorite movies that's come out in the last 10 years. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a Quentin Tarantino joint. And then I love dark comical horror, and I love this Texas Chainsaw Massacre too. Also really, really dig the soundtrack. And then show a CD. Picked a couple of CDs from the 90s that I used to do. Well, this is probably 90s here, but I love the Toadies. Believe they were from around the Texas area. But yeah, their song, their big tune was Possum Kingdom and Tyler. Killer stuff out of Texas. Maybe it's Louisiana, I can't remember. And I love the garage rock of the Hives. This is one of my favorite CDs of all the time. Gets a lot of playtime in the car. This has Walk, Idiot, Walk, Diabolical Scheme. God, the Hives are awesome, man. And then I got a couple of cassettes here. One of my highly valued cassettes right here, and I apologize for the sticker. In fact, I'll just take the sleeve out. But that's the Disconnects featuring our own Ryan Kidd right there, man. I was lucky enough to score that cassette tape. I wish I had the vinyl, but I doubt if I'll ever lay hands on it. It's probably pretty rare. And then my favorite cassette tape in the whole world, a mixtape, sent to me by Cliff at Vinyl Cheapskate. Love this. He made this mixtape for me of hard and heavy proto metal stuff from the 70s, featuring bands like Lucifer's Friend and Bang. You've got Shinky Chan, Goliath, Epitaph, Cactus, Buffalo, Josephus, Flower Traveling Band, all bangers. Thanks to Cliff for all those, man. That was a great cassette. So that's it, man. That's all my provisions. Fuck, I don't need... Oh, wait, one more thing. A t-shirt. I wasn't sure if you needed a rock and roll t-shirt or just my favorite t-shirt. This is my favorite t-shirt right here, man, of Doctor Strange. Look how psychedelic and trippy that is. Love it. But I also have this rock and roll tee, if that's what you require. It's Iron Maiden Live After Death. Great album. Great... I mean... That's gonna be something cool to wear to the beach on my desert island. Jesus. All right, so again, congratulations, Joaquim. Go subscribe to Joaquim's channel. If you dig punk rock and you just want to see a guy that's passionate about his music and a guy that's doing this for all the right reasons, maybe a little bit more unlike your friend here. But yeah, definitely, I'll put the link in there. Go subscribe, go check out his videos. And Joaquim, congratulations, buddy. We'll catch you all this weekend, man. It's gonna be great. Stay cool, stay cosmic, and don't poop your pants.